All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Awfully Silly. Oops, Strabby, get back up there. Come on. Fell over right as the show started. It's like Strabby knew. Anyway, I hope everyone has had an excellent couple of weeks since I last saw you. We have a fantastic show ahead of you, as we always do, featuring some fantastic people. Before we jump into that, though, of course, want to remind you of a few things. First, are you interested in going to Awesome Games Done Quick 2024? I know I am, for multiple reasons. So registration is live for that. If you'd like to attend the event in person, which is going to be from January 14th through the 21st, you're going to want to go over to gamesdonequick.com for some more information. That's going to include attendee registration, as in getting your badge, as well as your hotel booking. So be sure to check out the schedule for the games as well at gamesdonequick.com/schedule and let us know what you're looking forward to the most and why is it Sneak King. The second thing we have going on is Frame Fatales. It has its next event coming up, which is Frost Fatales. That's going to be March 3rd through the 10th of next year. Frost Fatales 2024 run submissions and studio applications are now open for all women and femmes in speedrunning. So you can use !FF in Twitch chat or go on over to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for some more information. I hope, hopefully we'll see some people at Awesome Games Done Quick 2024 and some people at Frame Fatales, Frost Fatales specifically. Hope we can see you there. But without further ado, tonight's episode of Awfully Silly, the general theme I'm going for is awfully adventurous, which is kind of a loose theme, and I do kind of stretch the themes. You all know how I do it sometimes, but I feel like I did it. I feel like I stayed within the realm of adventurous, and we're going to be kicking it off with a really interesting game for a system I do not think has been featured on the show before, which is the Famicom Disk System, and the game is Firebam, and it's run by our friend Flannelcat. Flannelcat, the floor is yours.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. They let me back on the show again. In fact, I might have never left. I'm out of the broom closet again.
It was pretty quick turnaround, yes. Felt like we just saw you.
They let me out of the broom closet for another run. I'm very excited by this. How are you all doing? Hello, I've got the lovely Brosentia with me, as always.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you. And I see lovely chat there and a few little bees there. Those are cute bees.
They're good bees, bro. And I brought you a video game today that I think is very special. One that you have seen on this channel if you watch Brosentia's shows. And it is Firebam. So, little bit of lore before we start. Firebam was a game that I raced against Brosentia on a grudge match. Not against Brosentia, against Vani.
And I was going to say Vani, yeah.
We went to RPG Limit Break, and then we routed out this entire game in the practice room there. It was very terrifying. So we've done it, and now we can come back on this show, and a different show, and show you the whole game.
Yeah. So
no longer will I might still struggle for an hour and a half trying to figure out how to kill a boss, but at least I have the tools to do it this time.
It makes me very excited that a game that I could give out for a blind race can come back by the person who played the game and like got. Let's just say both of you kind of got wrecked by this game because it's really hard.
Oh, absolutely.
But now you have you and Vani have torn this apart, and it's just so much fun to be able to see a speedrun of it now.
Absolutely.
I love it.
You know, just a quick heads up to everyone, we are playing on original hardware here, which is we have the actual disc. This is the disc running the game you're looking at on the TV. I can still manipulate the game because it loads stuff in the RAM until it needs to load again. Hey, guess what? This game is a lot of loading. I'm going to be swapping this disc a lot. It's technically part of the tech, is knowing when to swap the disc at the right time. So, I'm going to put this disc in, and we're going to count down. And we're going to not let this show run over time. Wait, I can't hit buttons. Why?
Good start. Good start.
Oh, here we go. All right. I have control of the video game again. All right. I'm going to count us down. We'll go and start on 3. So we'll do 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Let's go. Swap the disc. I put the wrong one in.
Side A.
Wait, it was on side A.
Uh-oh.
The game is lying to me.
Test. Alphabet is hard.
So
they haven't moved yet.
That is mom and dad. Say hi to mom and dad. Say goodbye to mom and dad. We'll see them much later in the game. And hopefully not anytime sooner.
Okay, so what's funny is that I asked Conception before the run, who do you think those dragons are? And Conception guessed, your parents? And I'm like, actually, yes, you're right.
I'm not used to getting things right. On when I'm asked a question, I try to be ridiculous with the answer. And I was as ridiculous as I thought I could be.
And it was correct.
So we're gonna enter our first door here, and guess what's inside of it? It's an auto scroller. There are 6 auto scrollers in this video game, and believe you me, we're doing all 6. This one's pretty simple. There's just these little blue dragons, and what we're gonna do is just run forward, and while your sword is out, it can hit things. So we're just gonna hit stuff as it comes by. Like, I don't even need to swing it half the time. And we're just gonna get to the end of this auto scroller and fight our first boss. Hopefully it will go well, but as you can see, I've got the world's tiniest knife here to fight with. It is real Lagoon hours in this place.
Yeah, when you said sword, I was like, huh, that's an interesting way to describe that.
One thing to note is that you're seeing fire drop, and that's a pickup in this game that essentially turns into, it's a currency, but it just get it later.
Yep, I have, while it was loading and getting into here, I was waiting for the system to stop making noise, ejected the disc, and now I'm waiting. I've swapped it over during that music, and now I've pushed it in immediately. Knowing when you have time to take a hand off the controller and swap the disc is very important.
Yeah, cannot imagine any other disc swapping runs have been on this show. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they have not.
It is, once I got a Famicom disc system, I'm like, no, I need to run like everything on here now. This is amazing. I love the analog part of swapping the disc.
Honestly, I think it's charming. I played a lot of floppy disk games back when I was younger, though. I was an Atari kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to buy
800.
a certain thing out of this shop, which will cost me 30 fire. And then I need to buy 100 fire items. So we needed to get a little bit of money or fire to actually make that happen. So first off, we need to buy the scroll. What is the scroll do? Also, look at that cool shopkeeper. What a good shopkeeper.
Hey, I love it.
So we bought the scroll.
Honestly, you should just leave them as dragons.
I mean, I think you do. I think they're just the shopkeeper. Like, that's how they come, stock. And so we are going to buy the scroll, and what the scroll does is let items show up in shops, because items will not populate the shops until you buy the scroll. All right, now we got a cool sword.
Ooh, what does this sword do?
It's bigger.
Oh, okay.
All right, and now
So
we're going to go to the
cool,
left,
big.
which might kill us, might not. We have to get around Knife Giraffe, my favorite NPC.
Oh, I love Knife Giraffe.
If Knife Giraffe kills us, it's not the end of the world, because we'll spawn behind Knife Giraffe. Oh, Knife Giraffe is dead. Let's go.
Yeah, Knife Giraffe.
Take that, Knife Giraffe.
So jumping in this game is weird. You don't have air control when you jump. So you need to make sure you're doing your jumps at the right time in the right spot at the right everything. All right, first we must run to the right. I've got a cool sword.
Cat is
it's
going
bigger.
to make jumping look normal.
It's going to look normal for a little while until you're like, why is she backing up a little bit? I don't understand. So we're going to run to the right. We're going to stab a bunch of things. We're going to try to dodge these eggs. Oh, I don't want to be up here. This is the bad place. Everything's fine, actually. No one worry. And now we need to get into this boss fight with a character we lovingly call Jean-Luc.
What I love about this game, like, honestly, the speed of scrolling in these auto-scroller sections is just, like, comedic. Very few games on the NES move, like, this fast.
It's almost uncontrollable how fast it is.
Yeah. I could never do this. Like, I can't input fast enough. My brain doesn't operate that quickly, I don't think.
And it's scrolling, and there's wind pushing you, so you move extra fast. So this is Jean-Luc. We're just gonna stab him a few times. It'll be fine. He might kill us, he might not. It depends on how he feels today.
It looks like he's dead.
He's very dead. So I'm getting ready to push the disc in. Bam.
Fire
All right,
ban.
so
The
very
pickup there
important. I'm
healed you.
gonna hold right here, and then we can explain the
Okay.
big F. So I'm holding right So
Yeah.
I can land on top of the castle. Now you want to be up there so you can grind. Normally you grind to 230 fire here, so now we're on top of the castle. If you do not hold right, you will just fall to the bottom and have to deal with the friendly bouncy knife giraffes and everything. Up here, you can just run to the left and right and grind some fire. Everyone loves fire in this house.
Well, it's fire bam. It's not money bam. you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so the big F that drops off bosses, that not only gives you 100 fire, fully heals you, it also gives you an extra life, which is awesome, because not game overing is going to be important, as it tends to be in a lot of speedruns. So I'm going to try to turn around every time I see a big F. If not, I'm just going to run around. We don't want R's and B's up here. Every other part of the game, we want the letter B. The letter B is the most exciting thing for the world for us. And if chat, if you want, when we see a letter B and we get a B and I exclaim, oh, a B, you can post your favorite B emote.
Ooh.
Oh god, I don't want the S at all. The S is invincibility and makes you move very fast.
Whoa.
Oh, I love this. This is my favorite power-up so far.
Well, then you run off the side or you run away from the things that drop. Now, normally you grind a 230 fire here. I'm going to grind like an extra 50 or so. Just because I think I've been a little too efficient lately. There's a B. We don't need the B right now, but we got one. I've been a little bit too efficient and like a little short on my money route.
Does B stand for invincibility?
It does. All right, so we've got a little bit more.
You don't even answer my question.
I said it does.
Oh, okay.
God. Viper should it be on this cool speed run?
I'm sorry,
Yells
Flannel
at
Cat.
me.
I'm sorry that I made you play this game so that you could be
Why?
good at it.
All right, we're gonna go to town.
Although, what's funny is that Flannel Cat actually chose this game when we originally did the blind race. I had seen it before, and when I saw it again, I was like, I know this. I don't know why I know this, but I do, and you should play it.
Exactly.
So, the race between you and Vani was absolutely fun. I loved it.
All right, we can leave town. So we go to the town. We go to the shield shop, which has little nubs on the side. The shops in town are labeled by there are nubs on the side for the shield shop.
Oh, yeah.
There's a knife on. You get the house with a knife has the weapon shop, and then the house with a fancy curly top is the boot and accessory shop. So now we've got a shield that shoots out projectiles. They're not very strong, but they are pretty cool.
Ooh.
And we're going to buy two things here. So we bought the shield, and we're going to buy the red potion, which is honestly, it's a safety because the next boss is not awesome, and I don't love it.
I saw a good theory in chat that the F stands for fire and the B stands for bam.
Ooh, I like
And
it.
that makes sense. You collect the F, you get tons of fire. Collect B, you can bam everything.
Increase your bam.
Yeah.
That has to be right. There could be no other explanation.
All right, auto scroller 3. This one is very easy. I just need to do it all just perfectly.
Simple.
And also pray for a little bit of RNG.
I love the music here, though. It's just, like, for an auto-scroller track, this bops. So good.
So you want to hold right as soon as and it does. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like ignore what you're saying. It is very
You're
important.
fine, you're
Those are
fine. You're
important
playing a game.
commentary. What you do is you hold right as soon as you get in here and fire when these guys are about to fall over. Since you have the projectile shield, it will kill these. And then don't fire otherwise because you want your shield to actually block things. And as far as I can tell with the shield, it's random whether or not it blocks projectiles.
That's great.
If we get a letter B here, we're going to celebrate for hours.
Hours, okay.
Cool.
About 3 hours. That's how long the show goes. So
All right, so this
Oh,
is a
okay.
boss that I may have introduced new strategies for myself, and we're going to see what happens.
no, barely introduce new strategies an hour ago.
Oh, by the way, like an hour ago,
Yeah.
I made new boss strats for like 3 bosses.
Yeah. That's the important part of this.
Everything's bad.
Okay, you've got
Oh, I
extra
won.
lives.
Never mind. Everything's good again.
What? What? You did it? Oh my gosh, Flannel Cat, good job.
That didn't go anywhere. Like, come on, side A, please. That didn't go anywhere near how I wanted it to, but you know what? I'll take it.
Not bad for adaptive strategies.
Yeah, considering that you literally just changed the boss strat. In general, Final Cat would have gotten a different item before the boss that makes it much safer.
Oh, I use the shield to shoot it at a distance, and it's like 50-50 whether or not you kill the thing. But you deal a lot more damage with hitting it with the actual sword, so if you get a little lucky, you can just kill it. It takes like 3 or 4 hits.
Okay, so it's a different boss that you change the strats when it comes to crossbow.
Oh yes, the crossbow strategies will change up on the... I call it the squirrel. The game calls it a possum. Or the other way around. Alright, so this is not a good auto-scroller. This is probably the... Oh my god, life, come here, please! I need you so badly! Okay, never mind. This is probably the worst auto-scroller. In my guide, I just wrote, just have like 3 lives and hope. But if you go in with 3 lives, you'll probably be fine.
You've got 5 lives, so I'm a little less concerned.
I got so much hope then.
Yeah.
Now, we'll get through this without a problem. The next boss, we're going to take another spicier strat that I just recently, an hour ago, may have invented.
Just recently. Very recently.
Okay.
And if it doesn't go well, we can back up and use my backup old strat, which is very safe and very slow.
I want to see the risky stuff.
Oh, we're going to do the risky stuff. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
Okay, boss time. This
right.
is, I call it Bouncing Negon. The character's name is Negon, N-E-G-O-N. It's this little, it's basically the same boss we've just seen repeatedly. So I have almost no hit points here, so this is good. That's fine. I expected to die right away.
Oh, yeah.
So, bounce, bounce, bounce. Usually you just range it, but this also works. There we go.
You got it.
Wow.
That was great.
So quick.
Oh, I feel good about that.
Wow.
Yeah, your new strats paid off, Flannel Cat.
All right, now we have an enemy called the Lychra. The Lychra is just an angry lizard. So the lore of this game is the Lychra has stolen the world, and every time you complete a dungeon or an auto-scroll, you're releasing a part of the world back into existence. And so this is the Lychra. It's a lizard with a knife.
Honestly, it's kind of creepy music. I gotta be honest.
It's fine.
And it's also a lizard with a knife, you know?
That should do it. No! Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take the shield off. I'm thinking my relationship is over with this shield. Yeah. Then my relationship is over with this shield. Alright, now we need to enter Autoscroller 5, or the other one, I guess it doesn't matter. I think it's gonna be this door. This is me changing my routing, so bear with me. I don't know which Autoscroller this is gonna be, so we'll figure it out. Either way, I know I can handle it. We're gonna put the range shield on. In this one, we go very fast.
Oh, it's so fast!
No.
Look at you go, woo! The jump! And if I'm not mistaken, your jump height somewhat correlates with how fast you're running, so the faster you go, the higher you jump.
Yep, and if you hold down when you jump higher.
Oh, yeah, I
That'll
know a
be
few
very
games that
important
do
later.
that.
All right, so we're going towards the possum or the squirrel. This is I have theorized a way to fight this without the oh, 1-up. Let's go. Without the crossbow, which is the weapon we're skipping. But I haven't seen it in practice, so we're just gonna wing it. How bad could it be?
Right.
We're probably gonna die at least once. It's fine.
It's probably fine.
Because we don't have any hit points. Alright, so what this area is terrible, for the record.
That little dog? Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, it's the squirrel. Never mind, I got it.
Okay.
The squirrel,
If it kills
the
us one more
possum,
time, we're just
or
gonna safety strat it.
I love the spinning of the sword around your head. It's so good. Just spin it around.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Not too bad, and you got a bam out of it.
So the wind mechanic in this game, it pushes you around, but also very fun, very exciting bonus feature of the wind. It also turns you around.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
All right, right back into the final auto score. This is auto score 6. We fight this boss with the sword anyway, so it's fine. I call this boss Armor Possum. Ask me why.
I mean, we'll probably find out pretty soon. Question. Are we through all of the new route changes, or are there a couple still to come?
That's it for now. I'm going to route Wings a little earlier into the run at some point, and I think we're through it.
Cool. So the rest of the run isn't necessarily smooth sailing, but at least we know what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, honestly, this game is brutally difficult, and I think people are going to see, especially when we start getting to the dungeons, why that is. This game's on awfully silly, and honestly, like, I feel like this is a game that had a lot of potential and honestly has a lot of good ideas. The execution is not necessarily the best. And like some things just feel like they needed a little bit more polish, but otherwise, there's so much cool stuff in this game.
I'm going to concentrate on this fight because it has a very specific pattern, and if you don't adhere to it, the possum will get loose.
Do not want the possum to get loose.
So hitting this thing with ranged basically doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump, wait a little bit, jump over it again, it's going to inflate, and we're going to jump over it a third time, and now we wait in this corner and we swing. Now, if you jump too early, it will follow you. It'll turn around when it jumps, it'll chase you around, and everything will get bad, honestly. And we need to get it back on its pattern, which it will eventually, or sometimes we just have to reverse the pattern, but it's fine. So, we're getting a good amount of hits on this, so there should be no problem. And also, when you're jumping over it, you'll see me duck for a split second. That's so I can jump higher than the squirrel is. One more hit, I think. All right, let's go. All right, this should do it here, I hope. Hey!
Wow.
Yeah!
Nice work.
All right, so that's all the bosses. And since we've killed all the bosses, we're going to get someone I call Knife Lychra, or Armored Knife Lychra.
Uh-oh.
So the Lychra's back, and it brought a knife.
And armor.
Maybe you got it from the giraffe.
And it also brought Disc Arrow 27. That's okay.
Oh, no! Elytra, bad Elytra.
When Disc Arrow 27 comes up, it just means, like, hey, we messed up reading it, and you eject it and put it back in.
Ah.
Them delicious load times, though. There they are.
All right, so the Lychra's back. When the world is black and white, that means the Lychra's coming. All right, Lychra, let's go. Where are you? Please show up. Ow.
I mean, it's got a very sharp knife. Like, it's the Toneberry of Fireban. Just shows up to stab you. I like the armor.
That's going exceptionally bad. So if we game over, it's not the end of the world. It's fine. We'll just be running back to the start. It'll send us back to town. No.
So scary. So fast, too.
That and, like, if you haven't noticed, I mean, we did mention it before, but all of the jumps are committed. There's no air control. Once you're in the air, you're going the direction that you're going at the speed that you're going. So there's very little adjusting here. And the Lychra was a butt.
Yep, that's fine. It'll just send us to town. That's where we were headed anyway. I might be slightly short on money. Yes, we are definitely short on money, but that's okay. I was really banking on the $100 from that Lychnis. But we'll just do a slight amount of grinding, which is what I tried to mitigate by grinding earlier, and we'll all be fine.
Just a little more grinding, a little more fire.
Little more bam too, you know. I love the music in town though. It's all of the music in this game is so good.
Now we got our aforementioned crossbow. I need to do a little bit of grinding, which I was hoping to mitigate by doing that earlier grind on the roof. But I think I just need to spend a little bit more time up there to really make sure I've got everything. If I'd killed the Lychnis, our fire would be 5 short still. Or a little bit short still, actually. Alright. But that's okay. We just need 225 fire, and we will be cooking with aforementioned fire.
Ah, yeah.
Well, if you're Emerald, you also cook with a little BAM.
Exactly.
So,
is this a formative experience for Emerald Lagasse?
it must have been.
I mean, he may have played this. So, I have a question. Because you didn't kill the Lychnis, does it come back or is it just gone?
Nope, it's gone forever. Goodbye.
Good.
Well, I mean, the Lychnis is a recurring boss fight until it's not, but that Lychnis is dead. No, not
Okay.
dead. They're just, you know, haha, we killed you.
It's gone.
John Bam, or whatever your name is.
Yeah, that's fair enough. The biggest downside is that you don't get the big F that had 100 fire in it.
Yeah.
And, you know, you had to burn through a few lives. But honestly, other than that, it's not the biggest deal.
Yep, and like, I don't mind doing this. I would have liked that 100 fire. It would have made this a little bit easier, but, you know, you plan for the best, and if it doesn't go the best, that's fine too. I would
for the
love to
best,
stop getting
prepare for the
drops.
worst.
I would love to start seeing money. It's usually the opposite in my life. We're on our way to 225.
Very close.
One bam at a time. Oh, there's an extra life. But yet, I have done entire runs without seeing extra lives drop. I've done multiple runs without seeing extra lives drop like that.
Yeah, and you got one in the auto scroller too, so you've gotten at least 2.
Hey, just a little more fire. Ooh, 226.
Lives for the Lychnis. Alright, so we're gonna get new shoes, because who likes new shoes in this house? I'm a fan of new shoes.
I'm also a fan.
Alright, now we're gonna get these shoes. They got cool wings on them.
I like where this is headed.
And guess what that does? It makes us run slower. It also makes us jump very high. Alright, so we're going to run to the left. And we are going to go into the first dungeon. Ooh, money. At this point, oh, a B! A letter B, let's go! I don't care about anything now. Bam! I should have swapped the disc while I was running, because I had that free moment during the B. Alright, so this is the first dungeon. These palaces do not have names. This may remind you of a certain other video game, and that's okay.
Oh, Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah.
So a lot, I usually would see the comparison by now, but like, this is clearly an adaptation of, like, hey, we can try Zelda 2. If you probably didn't catch at the beginning of the run, folks of you watching at home, that this is a game by HAL Labs. Oh, we got another B. Let's go.
Yeah, B time.
You may have known HAL Labs from, you know, games like lesser known video games like Kirby and Smash Bros.
Yeah,
Nah, I've never
like
heard of those.
N64 Smash Bros. Definitely the best. Oh, Conception, you silly Billy, thinking you haven't heard of Kirby. My gosh.
Well, I don't know. I've been doing this show for a few years. I've never had a Kirby game on here, so that's all I'm saying.
I'm sure we could find one for you.
Oh, don't worry. There's one out there for you. I don't know what it is because I'm not that runner, but...
I've had some Mario. Had Mario's Time Machine, you know.
That's an excellent video game.
Mario's
I love
Time
that
Machine.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the only Mario game I've had.
Well, we could do a Mario for Atari 2600 sometime. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't think I've had any Atari games on here that I can remember at least.
Oh, you're missing out.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
You do an Atari block.
Then again, a lot of Atari games are just so short or boring that they're not really worth having. In my opinion, you know, like within the first 5 seconds, you've seen the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
But Mario's different, okay? Atario, that's where it's at. Come on.
Atario, nice.
Yeah. You know, I fully understand why Firebam didn't make the cut for Smash Bros.
Oh, really?
The committed jumps.
It's, Firebam's too powerful.
Yeah.
All these weapons in the arsenal.
Oh, you gotta be. Yeah, I love it. You gotta love them bees.
Would be really cool to have a bee power-up in Smash Bros, though. That'd be neat.
Exactly.
Like an item.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there's a superstar or just a regular star. I don't even know. Power star. Whatever. It turns you invincible. It's basically a bee, but in star form.
Oh, yes, okay.
And a 1-up. What is happening here? Honestly, this game knows when it's in a marathon because the Lychra gets extra murderous and all the good drops happen. Alright.
I love that.
That's a half heal. That's good. The R is a half heal. So basically, these dungeons are big old mazes full of dead ends. We routed them out and drew them in MS Paint. So it's a lot more. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got a beam. We're going into the boss. Watch what happens when you bring invincibility into a boss.
Conception, I'm going to send the picture to you because you need to see the MS Paint for like how these dungeons are routed because this is so silly to me.
This boss lived a lot longer than I wanted it to.
That was still pretty fast, though. And yes, I would like to see
If you bring a bee into it, we call that boss Big Luke for the record. If you bring a bee into a boss fight, it usually just dies. All right, so we're going to the second dungeon now. But yeah, we drew these, hand drew it in MS Paint. The maps, they're professional. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I love cartography.
Tell exactly what all the symbols
why is the Lychra out?
are.
The Lychra shouldn't be here.
Maybe because you didn't kill it last time?
Okay, I'm stuck on the roof now. All right, Lychra, come on. Stand up and take your medicine.
Is the medicine arrows to the face?
Apparently it's arrows and it's a knife in my face.
Oh no.
All right, Lychra, come on.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, good job.
Big F.
Hey, you got the fire after all.
Yeah, I will need it later. All right, we're going to dungeon 2, I hope. The Lychra has thrown me off.
We're going
this
to
game
find
loves
out.
to surprise me with its system sometimes. From what I understand, we might not see the Lychra that you normally fight after the second dungeon now.
We'll see. Yeah, I love the unpredictable.
All right, is this the second dungeon? Some would say, Kat, you should know that. And it is. Cool, thank you. All right, so shorter dungeon. 3 is a biggie, but this one's still kind of short. I love the dungeon design in this game, mostly because they're just like, all right, oh, please die, things with knives. We got keys in here, but let's put all the doors next to each other. I can't jump over this ledge, because I need a running jump to do it.
It's
Even though you cleared
jump.
it. Yeah, you got to commit.
I'd like to exit my committed relationship with jumps soon. Alright. Let us go. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, luckily these little knife thingies, I don't even know what they are. They're not too bad. Like, they stab you a little bit, but...
They're vicious. I hate them because they don't always die when they are told to. Please?
Die.
Please?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Please?
randomness. My gosh! Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Stop!
Alright, now you owe me a health drop game.
Fire.
Well, somebody needs to learn how to manipulate the drop system.
I'll manipulate this drop system by walking to where I know a health. Oh, there we go.
There it
Look,
is.
I manipulated it.
There
Everything's
you go.
fine.
You got it. You got the R.
So there's a full heal to the right there, but we're just gonna not get it. It's fine. If we did not get the R, then we would have gone over here and done that. So here's all doors right next to each other again. And we're gonna go to the boss. We're gonna call this Biggest Loop.
Wow.
Yeah, you'll appreciate Biggest Luke.
I'm
He might.
sensing a
I
pattern.
forget if this is bigger or biggest. I get my Lukes mixed up. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hello?
I've tried so hard to find a rhyme or rhythm to that boss or those enemies. And it's just not there. And the weapon we're using is a crossbow right now. I see some confusion. Alright, stand right there and don't come over here.
He's
Please.
so big. He's so big. I hate him.
That's a
Alright.
Biggie Luke. Wow.
You can stand on his belly pouch thing too and hit him with a sword, but... Alright, according to my notes, the armored Lychnis should be showing up now, but we'll see.
Will we get a Lytra?
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, we will get a Lytra. Okay, fine. Double
Aha.
Lytra.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna put the boots on for now, and we're gonna do that.
Wow.
And now we're gonna chase after her and get killed.
Oh, cool.
All part of the plan.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, don't go up there. There we go.
we go.
Yeah.
Big F.
All right, so now we're not going to put on the slower shoes because we don't need to jump over anything. Because after you kill the Lytra, no enemies respawn until you enter a door. So we're going to use that time to get into Dungeon 3 here. All right, welcome to the third dungeon. We call it Rudolph's Cave. That's not the official name of the game, but it's what I call it because there are enemies in this dungeon, and their name is Rudolph, and they are rude.
Rudolph's the rude, not the reindeer.
I will
Maybe
point
you're
out
right.
Rudolph to you when I run into him. How good we didn't clip through the thing.
Oh, I remember the first time you accidentally slipped through it and laughed. It was hilarious. Just fall to your death in the elevator shaft.
So you just clip right through the floor of it?
Yeah, you just fall through like the crack on the side of it sometimes.
Well.
Here's Rudolph.
Oh, he punches.
So there's strategy and tech to Rudolph. If you're going for like world record, no marathon safety, just go, go, go. What you want to do is run and headbutt Rudolph in the feet. What that'll do is that'll kill Rudolph right away and you'll take 1 damage. If you miss the feet or you get underneath him or anything else happens other than you headbutting him in the feet, he will punch you and it will deal about 7 bars of health.
Wow, Rudolph is rude.
He is.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna not headbutt Rudolph in the feet until we can't see Rudolph anymore. So we'll play it a little safer. Oh god, that didn't kill it. Okay.
Oh, here it comes. Ah!
Please, sir? There we go. I love that jump because you still have committed jumps.
It's ridiculously difficult to make some of those very high jumps. Like, See? See?
Just don't touch the lip of it.
Yeah, I want to remind people that Flannel Cat is good at video games.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, really. No, you're really good, Flannel Cat. And every one of these jumps that she misses, it's because of how precise the game demands that you act. It's very, very rude in what it requires out of your jumps.
The jumps are making it so much worse, too. Because I'm gonna be eventually routing the item that gives you air control into this run before the next few dungeons, but for now, we're just doing them. Alright, Rudolph, don't punch me. So, what this game does when you die in a dungeon, it will send you back to the beginning of the dungeon, or if the last door you open. So we just opened some doors, and we went down this path and picked up a key. So, you know what I told you about not getting punched by Rudolph? We're gonna get punched by Rudolph now.
Oh no!
It's okay.
I mean, but good.
Great death warp. That saves us the entire elevator. Alright, so proceeding as planned. Ow. Okay. Door down.
Yeah, when you have as many BAMs as At has, you can go ahead and get punched by Rudolph once or twice. It's fine.
It's worth it. I think the most spams I've beaten the game with is like 14 or something.
14 BAMs?
Yeah.
That's so many BAMs.
I've never done Deathless, and I don't plan on it, but I've definitely amassed plenty of BAM. And now, it's not too bad to get underneath Rudolph and headbutt his feet, but, like, it's very dangerous, and you could just not do that. And it costs you, like, a little bit of time, but, you know, they're speedrun seconds. They're not real.
Yeah, they don't count.
Yeah, and with a game this long, you know, is it worth chancing dying and losing all of that time? Maybe when, like, the record gets super, super close, but I don't think a whole lot of people are speedrunning this. It's not exactly like in the top 10 most popular games over on speedrun.com, you know? And because of that, like, just having a run be a little bit more reliable trumps having it be as optimal as possible, at least in my opinion.
And yeah, I'm the only runner of this game right now. Vonnie, I bet, will do a run eventually, hopefully, but we'll see. Alright, so we're headed to the final boss. Don't worry, person on timer, relax. Don't get scared, I got you, don't worry.
I was getting scared. I was like, wait, hold on. I was promised a certain estimate here.
Well, who knows? Maybe the final boss has a wrench up its sleeve, you know?
The final boss is a gentleman named Domes. D-O-M-E-S. And
hey, Domes.
He's big, he's got music. Here. Oh, we almost fell to the floor. Welcome to Domes. Here we go. Let's do our best. We're gonna stick it to Domes.
Hi, Domes. Oh, he's a cat.
You can't do anything about
you're
Domes. That's a scripted death. It's the only scripted death in the game. Fun fact, despite being a scripted death, if you game over there, it doesn't count as completing the dungeon.
What?
And it still takes a life from you.
That's rude. That is rude.
Sure is. Alright, Knife Giraffe. Your days are numbered.
I just love that. You have to die, but if it's your last life, then you have to do the whole dungeon over again.
So we're gonna return to town and do our favorite thing in the world, shoe shopping.
Woo!
So you go to the house with the fancy hat.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
And you want to buy these shoes that are on fire and these very tiny shoes and not the iron boots. You don't want those. And because, you know, this is a fun time, let's stop and see Mom and Dad.
Hey.
Lightful. Thanks, Mom.
She's very eloquent, you know.
Just telling you to go out there and live a full life, you know?
Exactly. All right, so guess what the thin boots do? They have a fun side effect. What they do is make you so you can't fall in water and die. They also increase your movement speed by 8 times.
Woo!
So we're just going to run to the
true Fire
I
Bam
said we're going to run to the
experience.
right, Fire Bam. And as soon as we get hit by an enemy, we hold up. No, don't push me away from the door!
I have to imagine Hal was like, wow, those Sonic games are really, really picking up steam. We gotta make something even more faster and harder to control.
This was 88 though. When did Sonic 1 come out?
Oh, I put 98. I had wrong information. Let me fix that in the rundown.
All right, so now we are in the water dungeon. We run very fast, so we can just kind of Ow, don't do that. Bad game. Ow! Oh, God. Okay, we're good. All right, so we're going to fight a boss. This boss's name is Frost.
Frost the boss.
Frost the boss. If you're going for, like, all-out world record strats, you jump on his belly and stab him in the face with a sword. We're going to sit right here and do this. I think I need to reposition slightly. Frost, can you please, like...
Frost!
Wow. Killed by
What a-
Frost.
What a jerk, seriously.
Can you, like, take damage? What are you doing today, man? Frost showed up to delay the game.
Just lounging.
There we go.
There we
He's
go.
eating bullets now. Alright, Frost down. So now dungeons start having multiple parts. So the water dungeon will continue into a part 2, and there will be another boss. Alright, so we're gonna go to the left, and there's a weird glitch here where you just like randomly stop at a certain point on which we didn't even get to the platform that you stop. Usually you stop on that platform. Oh, there it is.
Ah!
Ow.
Why?
Alright, I don't know. So you just wing it. Alright, we're on to the next boss. This boss's name is Frost.
It's Frost, everybody! Frost time!
Return of the Frost.
Ah! He looks exactly the same!
If you jump on this one and try to stab it with a sword, he grabs you and shakes you around comically and throws you, and it kills you more or less.
That's called character development.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's learning from your mistakes. Alright, now we've got, on my notes, another Lytra, but you know what? The Lytras are out of control today, so who knows what'll happen.
Do we get a Lytra?
We should, and this one should be on a horse.
Ooh,
Sort of.
mounted
So
Lytra.
here's the
so.
thing, we're faster than this Lytra. However, we, like I said, don't have air control, so you can't change your speed in air. So what we're going to do is let the Lytra catch up. When it's going faster than us, you're going to jump over it and then run after it. But you need to slow down to get that jump correctly. And we're going to shoot the thing in the butt for a while. And now we're going to put our shield on and chase it down.
Here, Lytra. Ow.
I'm faster than you. So we're going to put the regular shoes on for this. Alright, up we go. Roll it off the screen. Come on. That's okay. There we go.
Yeah!
Nice.
Very nice Lytra kill.
And now we just gotta go find the dungeon.
You go so fast. The convenient thing, though, is that after you kill the Lytra, there are no enemies. If you do a screen transition and come back, there will be enemies, though. So take advantage of that so that you can just run across the screen and get to the dungeon as quickly as possible.
Alright, welcome to the fire dungeon. It's very similar to the ice dungeon, but you don't have 8x speed boots on. We have the fire boots now, which make you move like slightly faster, but not really. So we're just gonna run to the right. Oop! And we're gonna make a bunch of uncomfortably precise jumps for, ow. Again, no air control. If you fall in a pit, it'll take you a good, like, I don't know, 3 minutes to get out the first time you play this game.
Yeah, that's about right.
Ow, please stop. This hurts a lot, and I don't appreciate it. I don't love having 1 hit point here, honestly. We have 7 BAM, so, like, it's not terrible, but...
It'd be preferable if you could at least unlock a door before you die.
Come on. Woo! Okay.
Oh,
Come on.
I feel the stress here, though.
Okay, we're fine. That was the last jump. Okay, that's fine.
No.
This is the section I'm looking to route air control in. So these guys, we just kind of run up to them. Ow, not those. And they'll die on contact damage with 1 hit. If you get hit with a projectile, it's a little worse, but it's fine. Okay. Boop. Ow, please don't do that. Why are you feeling extra spicy today? There we go. Do I have the shield on? I do. Okay. And so, like I said, the thin boots let us walk on water, so the fire boots let us walk on fire.
I mean, that's convenient.
All right, boss time. You get 1 guess as to who this boss is.
Please tell me it's Frost. Please tell me it's Frost.
Folks, say hello to Frost!
Yeah. Frost in the fire dungeon.
Frost! Yeah, we love Frost.
Looks like Frost's cousin Barney, though.
This Frost is playing nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's Barney is part of the Frost family, you know.
I don't know how... Oops. Nope. There we go. I took the disc out. It was going to yell at me. I don't know how this Frost changes or why, but I know the I don't know what they changed for that one specifically.
The color palette.
Yeah, the color palette. Now, please stop. Thank you. No! All right, now I can't... Okay. You know what? You win, game.
The juggling. Oh my gosh.
I guess I won't be damage boosting here. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. So normally what I do is at this ledge here, I damage boost up.
It's a really difficult jump anyway.
Oh, we gotta do it again. Don't worry. So what you do when you damage boost is just run underneath it, turn around, and jump straight up, and it'll knock you on the platform. It deals a ton of damage, so, you know.
Boop.
Yeah, that's all right. It's not a huge loss. A little bit.
Thank you, Shield, for working that time. I don't know how to jump up to the left. I've only got the muscle memory to jump up to the right. And if you fall in one of those pits, it's curtains. It's done. GG. Have a nice day. No!
There.
Like, unironically, all of this is so difficult to do well. Like, it looks like trivial jumps, but no, everything in here is just so difficult. Okay, falling into that pit is fine. You're past the stupid fireball of death.
Yep. Everything is good now. As long as we don't get killed by, like, the 3 enemies coming up. Whoop. Okay. Everything's fine. Everyone, warm welcome. Put your hands together for everyone's favorite boss, Frost!
A nice cold welcome.
This one's got swords in the fire. Don't go in the fire.
Nice.
Now, what this does is, if your bullets hit one of the swords, it basically just kind of ruins your volley. But, you know, we just shoot at it and it'll die. I don't really have a faster strat on this. You're welcome to figure one out. I encourage you to.
Yeah, all you
Yeah,
Fireman
I
players out there.
I appreciate that Hal did try to change this boss up at least a little bit, but when you have the crossbow and you don't care about like following the game's mechanics, it kind of makes them very similar.
Yep, and I don't actually know what this thing would do differently. I just don't go in the water, because why would you?
Like, unless you really think that you gotta melee his face. And if you think that, then you're probably playing it wrong. There you go. You got the Frost is dead. I
All
swear.
Right. So that's the end of Frost. I'm sorry, folks.
No.
There's no more Frost. All right, so we're gonna go left into the third shop we see. That is the dungeon we want to be in, but not yet. There's one. Knife giraffe. Okay, hold on. I need That's armored knife giraffe. You can't kill this thing.
Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Another one.
Please? Not today? 2. Alright, I think we're out of knife giraffe lands.
I do appreciate that after each dungeon that you clear, like this overworld or like hub world gets bigger and bigger. It's a really fascinating concept that I love. I haven't really seen too many games do that where it like expands from within.
All right. We're going to buy wings. Guess what that means?
Time to fly?
No flying. We just purchased air control.
Yeah.
What? We've got air control? Oh my gosh.
You know, awesome. Ooh, oh no, there was a bee! Cool feature never before seen in video games. Controlling your character mid-air.
Yeah, Knife Giraffe was there to help you guide yourself to the left. Thank you, Knife Giraffe. I'll never thank him again,
Right.
Flannel Cat. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
He's not on my side. He's an enemy. He's bad.
Welcome to, we're gonna put on jumpy boots and a regular sword. So I'm gonna just take a dive right away. I said I'm gonna take a dive right away. Game, please. Thank you, because I want my life. So welcome to, it's a, not only, there are so many things going on here right now. Hold on. So this is not only a ice dungeon, it's also, you need a candle to light it up, and we don't get that. Alright, so what we can do is we pace ourselves like that, kneel and swing. I'm not hitting left or right now. Your controls effectively change. I'm in the wrong spot. Hold on. I needed to go down the elevator over here. Your controls effectively change from movement to throttle. So you determine how fast you're sliding on the ground, not so much what you're doing in terms of moving. So you're going to see me make little scant adjustments to my speed as I slide along the ground and swing the sword, and if anything gets in my way, it's their own fault.
By the way, the benefit to opening that gate, just remember that counts as a checkpoint. Odds are Flannel Cat is going to go die. I didn't read the guide for this, but
you are 100% correct. I'm going to deathwarp back to that door.
You see, I'm learning.
Because look how long this elevator is.
It's a very long elevator.
Okay, so there's 2 types of enemies in this dungeon. There's a snowman. Okay, there's the regular enemies, and then there's the snowmen. The snowmen are slightly taller, and they deal a ton of damage to you for no reason. The regular enemies only deal like 1, so we're not going to worry about them. That's a snowman. Woo!
Oh no, the snowman got you! Well, we got the death warp.
Well, we didn't want a death warp yet. But...
I mean, yeah, you didn't want it yet, but hey, now we're showing how it works, you know? This bee's not gonna last.
No, we're gonna lose it in the elevator. So this run was on world record pace for a while, like extreme world record pace with those
Ooh.
with the routing changes. I have no idea where we are now, and just telling me a time will not help me.
Okay.
So,
Well, we're all going to discover it at the end together then. That sounds nice.
yep. All right, there we go. We don't want to get murdered by snowmen. That's priority 1 here.
Same.
So 1, 2, snowman. Second snowman.
Good.
1, 2, snowman.
I love this.
Second snowman.
It's like aerobics. 1, 2, snowman. Snowman.
All right, so we are going to just go and get 2 keys out of here, because it is so far out of the way. We're just gonna cruise. I'm scared of everything.
Like my daily life.
Just going to cruise. I'm scared of everything.
All right, so we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get a key, and then we're gonna go all the way to the right, go down an elevator, and get a key, and then we're gonna death port back. And there, hopefully, these snowmen will help us instead of just well, we wanted to murder us at that point. There's 1 key. We need 1 more.
So far, this game has Frost, Snowman, Rudolph, and everything is red. So I think we found the Christmas game of 1988 for sure.
I think you might be right.
Unintentional, but yeah.
Definitely intentional. Come on.
Now we just need some KFC in this game.
All right, not a snowman. It's fine. Please don't juggle me.
Nope.
Oh, B!
A bee!
What? I struggle
Oh,
here!
the bee's gone! No! That's okay, we're through.
Yep. Every time I get confident and go, that's when the snowman's waiting for me. Alright, slow here. Slow here.
Okay, these aren't snowmen, but they're still bad.
Yep, there will be one up ahead, though. Maybe not now.
You might have killed the snowman with that?
Yeah, the A is like an all clear.
A.
Alright, snowman, where are you? I need you. Aren't you down here? Alright, no snowmen today, apparently. There you are.
Aha! Yeah. It's a very, very helpful death warp. Probably saves 2 minutes.
I'm surprised we got away with that slide as long as we did. Going at that speed. Oof.
Yeah. You can only swing your sword so fast, so if you're just across the screen, you know, you're gonna bump into something unless you are like Spud or something.
Alright, so now we're gonna fight a boss. This boss has one of my favorite sprites in the world. And I love it. You gotta wait for it, though. It's not gonna be here yet. The first thing we do is jump straight up, take a damage boost backwards, jump again. We're safe now, because if we move left or right, our character's gonna slide all across Narnia. There we go.
He's so good.
I love this little dude.
I love that face. I love that face. No
All right,
thoughts
and
in
we're
that
gonna
brain.
heal. No thoughts in the slightest.
What's his name? Pterodactyl?
Yeah, it doesn't have a name in the manual or anything.
A what?
It might just say pterodactyl, but I don't think it's got a name. All right, so that's part 2 of the dungeon that you just saw. Say goodbye, and welcome back to the exact same boss fight.
Well then.
Okay.
Jump up, damage boost back, wait, jump. It recombines into these 3.
Yep,
Deal some damage, and then it transforms into this nerd.
yep. And this fight is very, very similar. It's going to be identical. And we're
got
into
a lot
part
of
3.
fire.
We're into part 3 here, which is just a very, very, very short little dungeon segment. It's got floors this time, though, unlike the last one where you just immediately go down an elevator and the boss is there again.
Wait, there's part 3?
Yep,
My gosh.
3 parts to this dungeon.
They thought that the ice dungeon needed 3 parts. That's evil, Hal. Come on.
The dark ice dungeon, definitely what you want to, like, long-lasting fun. Oh god, that was a snowman. Oh, that's another one. Okay. Come here, snowman. We got hit by not a snowman, so that's good.
Yeah.
Getting a B here would be tremendous.
Manifest it.
Too late.
Dang.
Alright, so now we're gonna fight the same boss, but it's got an extra wrinkle, which if you don't kill it in its 3rd phase, which is very short, it will fully heal, as far as I can tell.
Uh-oh.
So same idea. I don't think we're gonna get it this cycle. Maybe? Oh my gosh, we did it.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
cool,
you
cool, cool,
did
cool, cool.
it! Flannel cat! Holy
Oh.
cow! Very nice.
And I know it doesn't look too stressful from home, but trust me, when you get stuck in that fight and it goes through like 15 cycles, it's not great. It's like, I just want to kill you, Terry. All right, welcome back to the Lychnis.
Is it on a horse again?
Yep, this is the exact same Lychnis we fought last time.
Ah, yeah, it's my favorite one. Like, lizard with a knife on top of a horse. That's... Honestly, I need more of those in my life.
All right, so we're going to run.
You might need more of them. They sound terrifying to me. I'd be so scared if I saw that in real life.
We've got air control
mean-
now. Now, what did I... Oh, it shot me and a
what
shot
hurt
came
you?
around the world.
What?
As far as I can tell. Or it shot while it was behind me and I caught up to it.
Oh my gosh, you're on the castle now.
Yeah,
oh my
that's not great. Ah!
What?
All right, here we go. This will do it. I might bonk the back of this thing, but... All right,
Well.
here we go. Not this time, game.
Oh yeah, you got it this time.
There it is.
Bonk. All right.
Well, part 1.
Sword, shoes. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's gonna jump up there, isn't it? Down.
Yeah!
There
okay.
it is.
Could be better, could be worse.
All right, we're gonna go find the dungeon. Nyong.
It's so fast. It's so good.
I want to go to the shop. One door left of the dungeon. Well,
Ah, there we go. Good, good.
all right, we're gonna buy something that I once called safety armor. Now I just call it armor. I thought to myself for a while, you don't need armor. You can just beat this game. All it does is make you take less damage. The damage reduction is not, it's not what I'd call significant. I would call it essential. You go from
Oh yeah, look at.
you go from being one shot by certain enemies to like living through like 5 hits.
Oh, like the knife giraffes barely hurting you now? Yeah.
They still can do it when they wanna.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. We're just going in this dungeon. Like, I tried so hard to beat the last boss with this, and it's like, no, you can't even get through the mini bosses. All right, welcome to the Ice Gauntlet. It's going to look a lot like the other ones, but this is going to look a lot like the Frost levels. However, Frost will not be making an appearance. I'm sorry.
No.
Frost.
You know, we've said that a few times now. I feel like I'm being duped, and Frost is going to pop up again to surprise me.
Frost jump scare.
Yeah, just FYI, everybody, the jumps are a little bit easier now because we do have air control. So jumps that used to be basically impossible are now actually doable. Flannel Cat doesn't have to back up nearly as much in order to readjust and line up, which when you've got ice physics, actually, does this have ice physics?
Oh, sure does. There was a Rudolph right there that is completely invincible. So we just hope we headbutt it. So yeah, we get air control, and promptly we lose ground control.
I mean, at least you got one type of air control, or one type of control, you know?
Yep. And we can go along that bottom route, which if it's pure RNG if you kill those things before they hit you. So don't do that. We're just gonna jump over them where we can. Headbutt Rudolph. Ah! Headbutt Rudolph in the face.
Oh, you got him. Very nice headbutt.
Yeah, he might have hit me, but it's not so bad. As long as we get good luck on these tiny segments, we'll be okay.
I'm glad that at least running into enemies will sometimes deal damage to them. That's a nice little feature that they didn't have to put in, but they
Mini
did.
heal. The R is a half heal, so... And the way it deals damage is the crossbow has like a melee attack to it, sort of. It's very pathetic and deals almost nothing, but sometimes that's all you need.
Gotcha.
But if I walk up to an enemy with a crossbow out, it'll start hitting it melee-wise if I get too close. And it'll deal almost no damage. Alright, welcome to the next boss. I call it the reverse pterodactyl.
The face. Just looks like a
Such
Muppet.
A good face.
Just looks like a little Muppet.
Oh my gosh, it is a Muppet.
I'm not normally on this side of the screen. I don't know why I moved. But you know, new experiences. I can hit it with a sword from here. That's interesting. Don't kill me. Don't do it. Okay, we're good.
What? It came from the other side? What?
Yeah, come on. Knock me into the corner so I can do this right. Thank you. All right. Round 2. And that's all she wrote. For pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Swapping my disc. Waiting, go! Alright, so that's everything but the final dungeon done. What is our time at right now?
You're at 108.
Okay.
I don't know what that reaction means. Yeah.
It means that we've still got a final dungeon.
Yeah.
I assume.
I don't know. With all the savings, we could have done so much more than 108 being here. But, you know, the game didn't want it, and that's okay too. Alright, so this is the final world expansion.
Ooh.
We need to go home. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
Okay, I just love the jumping. It's so good.
Yeah, if you can manage your jumps and kind of rhythmically do this, you'll be alright and not hit anything like that. There we go. And we're gonna go home. We're gonna go to our house. You know, it's been ages,
Yay.
right?
Dragon parents.
We need to say hi to our parents. Alright, Mom's back to human, and guess what? She's got a magic sword for us that she had the whole time.
She just says magic sword.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
what
and
I
now
was
we've got a
laughing
magic sword.
at. Hi, honey. How was your adventure? Magic sword.
Magic sword.
He just looks at you and you come in and go, I don't know, magic sword.
That's what my mom says when I go home. Magic sword.
Magic
Off we
sword.
go with magic sword.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Tell it's magic because part of the tip of the sword just kind of flies off far in front of you.
And you can kill
Really
Knife Giraffe with it.
Yeah.
Alright, we are into the final dungeon, which means time is going to come up somewhat soon, but not quite now. I will tell people when we're in the final boss, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Okay, I think we want... Oops. So all of our other weapons are kind of useless because we've got Magic Sword now. And Magic Sword cannot be blocked. It can kill anything with enough effort. It can kill one of these things, which normally can't die. And there's no more ice physics.
Okay, but it's still dark because, of course.
We did not get the candle, no. So everything will be dark still. So I didn't show people my favorite attack in this game, the windmill, which is just when you hold up an attack. It's very good. First things first. There it is.
It's so good.
Whew.
Very nice.
Same concept, except it can't block anymore. It can't block your attack, so you're just free to hit it a lot.
Yeah, that was speedy.
That's Magic Sword for ya.
That's Magic Sword.
Power of Mothers. Am I right?
Magic Sword.
Okay, so
honestly, every mother in a video game should be the holder of the strongest weapon in the game. Heck, just let the mother go and fight. Come on, we don't need Firebam. We could have done this herself.
We're going to refight a bunch of bosses, and I'm sad to report to everybody there will be no Frost.
Oh no.
But that's okay. Big Luke is here for us.
No, I hate Biggest Luke. Oh my gosh, go away.
So I guess while I'm here, and we're getting to the end of this video game, I want to say, hey, thank you so much for watching Firebam. I absolutely adore this video game. It is one of my favorites. It is terrifyingly hard to play sometimes, but we did it. We beat this game into submission, and now we know how to beat it. Which is, like, honestly, just incredible. Like, the first time I played this game, I'm like, this is just uncontrollable. You can't do anything with this. And Vonnie and myself put so much work into getting this game playable, and I probably wouldn't have even tried to route it if it weren't for Vonnie. Because apparently after we were on Grudge Match, he just couldn't stop playing the game. He was like, Kat, I've been trying to plan for Limit Break. I've been unable to do anything but route out Firebam. And so he got maybe like, say like a quarter or fifth of the notes done. And sent them to me. We collaborated in the practice room a lot. Oh, it's our favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, pterodactyl.
And we got a first full run done. Everything's bad. Everything's fine, actually. Just kidding. Where's my full heal, game? Where's my full heal?
You get no heal.
Just no F that. No big F, I guess. That's fine.
Nobody put an F in the chat. We didn't get one.
And I ended up doing our first run of this game ever as the speedrun flies in the practice room on my analog pocket. And then, life, let's go.
Oh, yeah, there's your full heal.
Ended up buying the game because I have an FTS and I love my FTS. This is the final boss. Time is going to come when we fade out. But we might die a few times here. All right, welcome to Domes. You want to jump at him when he's not swinging his hand around. If you're in the air when he decides to swing, he will, ow, please stop. He'll do an overhand attack.
So in general, wait for him to swing and then attack.
Yeah, it means you're probably fine. When he starts spitting, just stand there, your cross shield will make sure you block everything. Ah!
That was close.
Oh, he almost got you.
I saw that like windmill punch.
All right. There'll be a fade out, and when fade out happens, that's time. Coming very short now. Change side A, actually. That is time, though. That's it. That's Firebam. We did it. We Firebammed.
Yay! You firebammed. Heck yeah!
You bammed that fire.
This is the most
Seriously.
people that have watched Firebam ever.
That is probably
you're
true.
Probably right. Yeah. No. During Big Bad Game-a-thon, the Japanese restream.
Oh God, yeah, they loved it.
Yeah, there were at times like a couple thousand people watching, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was a bigger audience. With that said, GDQ audience, we'll call you the second biggest audience for the Firebam ever.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. This game. All right, I was wondering if we were going to see if we were going to see Dad at the end too. Good.
You also get a really upsetting like front-facing like Bam or whatever his name is. I forget what the world record is right now. It's not the one on speedrun.com. This might be world record. I don't know.
This is a 1:15:09. I don't know if that means anything to you.
It's faster than that one, but I think I got a 1:14 on another marathon.
Yeah, I'd say, still, this is a really good time, and since you threw in some route changes for today, that's really what got you so close to having a new world record, and I think you're going to get it really soon.
And if we, if I get everything without that, like, if I do the new route changes, the new boss fights, and get the rest of the run down pat fine, that's easily going to bring us down to, like, 110. And if I emulate it, it'll probably go even further.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah. Save a lot of load times there.
Yeah, playing on a real console introduces a lot more loading and the physical aspect of swapping this disc in and out. And that is a floppy disk.
I just love it. Like, honestly, I want to get a Famicom disk system for myself sometime. Just, like, partially for the novelty. Partially so that I can, like, really feel what it was like from back then, because it's a different experience. I love this, though. Seriously, great job, Flannel Cat.
I absolutely adore it, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, everyone at home, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I don't do a lot of speedrunning on my channel, but I do it occasionally, so you should check me out. I think I'm pretty cool. Thank you so much, Bracenta, for joining me on this, and thank you so much, Conception, for once again having me on your lovely show. It's always an honor, and I adore being here.
We adore having you here, of course. Yeah, I can think of at least this is at least your third time, so we'll definitely
Right.
have you on more. I'm sure, based off of the games that I know that you tend to run. So I'm sure. Yeah.
I'll look forward to it. Thank you so much for having me. I will catch you all and enjoy the next few
Thank you
runs.
both for being here. Your presences are as always very much appreciated, and that was a blast. But for everybody out there, we are going to take a little bit of a break as we get ready for our next run here. So feel free. You can get up, you can stretch, you can use the bathroom. Be on the lookout for knife drafts, though, and then we will see you on the other side in a few short moments. All right, welcome back to Awfully Silly, everyone. If you're just joining us, just as a reminder, we're getting awfully adventurous tonight, playing around with some adventure-related games. We kicked it off with a Famicom disk system game, a console I have not had the pleasure of having on this show before, Firebam, and that was, the Zelda 2 we have at home, if you will, mixed with some Sonic Speed and all kinds of wild stuff. Flannel Cat did an excellent job, as well as Bracenta providing the commentary on that. If you missed it, definitely want to check out the VOD. Speaking of, if you happen to miss out on any of our Hotfix shows, whether it be this one or any of them in the past, you can check out the VODs at youtube.com/gamesdonequick. You'll be able to find them there. Additionally, if you happen to be watching this run on YouTube at some point in the future or what have you, you can press the like button on this video. We'd appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. You can also come on over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick to watch our shows live. We would love to have you in the chat here. Without further ado, though, as mentioned, we're continuing on with this theme of adventure today. We had Firebam, very Zelda-like. We have another game, a Game Boy game that I've wanted to play for a long time, never gotten to play it myself, but it has a certain charm to it. It has a certain quirkiness to it. It is Spud's Adventure, and it's going to be run by Thor of Kenya. So Thor of Kenya, the floor is yours.
Awesome. Thank you very much. My name is Thor of Kenya, and this is Spud's Adventure. It is an action-adventure RPG made by Atlas. The 13th game they ever made. It's like 2 years before they did Shinigami Tensei. So it was a very early rendition of getting into the gaming market. I'm going to jump into it. One thing I have to do is I will need to restart the game a couple of times. When I hit the restart button, it will be the first when I start the time. I'll have to start the game in a very specific frame. So we're doing RNG manipulation at the beginning of the game. Very nice. As I do that, keep in mind a number between 1 and 4, and just keep that in mind as do restarts. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. So sometimes this will take me a minute to get. All right. So Spud's Adventure. We are a wandering Spud to go save the princess. First thing we need to do is make sure there's a viable run. Everyone say hello to Terry Turnup. She will be back later.
Hi, Terry.
And we'll go to the room, and it is a viable run. Awesome. So we are a wandering potato going to go save the princess. So who would do this vile thing whatsoever? Well, the natural enemy to vegetables, of course. The devil. So we have entered the Devil's Tower to go save the princess. Along the way, we also meet the knights that tried to violently save the princess and unfortunately have been captured. This game has over 190 levels. Thankfully, we'll not be seeing all of them, but I have set at the beginning of the game that very specific frame of exactly what I'll be expecting. There's some levels that'll be static, like this one. There's some that are actually going to be dynamic. They will not look like there's anything, but trust me, there was a lot of work in the background to do this. So you see these lines and whatnot. Those are randomly generated to a specific number in the game. If I didn't know this number, it would be a random chance of what I was going to get. It would turn this run from 30 minutes to over 2 hours. It's not a fun time at all. Also, you have this. Of course, every good RPG has a puzzle mover.
Oh yeah, sliding puzzle. Let's go.
Absolutely. So the Japanese version actually has a different soundtrack than the US version, but instead we get this music, and I hope you like it. You're gonna hit it the entire time.
Game Boy games are good for that. They're good for having like 1 to 2 songs.
Absolutely. And hey, it's not terrible. All right, so I'm going to go up here to the top left. Each room sometimes has like 2 or 3 stairs you can choose from. Each determines about like what you get to. This is an RPG. When you kill enemies, you do get XP. 100 experience, you get a level, and you get half a heart. When you hit the maximum, when you hit 100 experience, then you get a full health restore. That diamond we'll get back to later. There is a club suite that you can get, and they have different power-ups. We'll see them in just a moment. So the spade will give Spud a power-up. The heart will give him an extra half heart. The club, if once I get 3 of them, I'll get a 1-up, and I'll be getting all those just for safety. And here we're just gonna damage boost, boom, boom, and I think this is the room. There we go. Hearts, health, club, and spade. That will be very useful later. All right, everyone, you chose a number between 1 and 4. So if you chose number 1, you are correct. If you choose number 2, you are also correct.
Okay.
If you choose number 3, you are correct. And for those who chose number 4, you're also correct. It all leads to the same place.
Oh, I was baited. I was like, 3 is what I had in my head. So,
so there's a reason for that, but it's much longer discussion than we have tonight. So yeah, we're going to here, and as I mentioned about RNG manipulation, this shaking of the screen, all that's random, and that changes the number of the room we get. So the number that is changed changes the variation of the labyrinth that we get. So it's all RNG, top to RNG, top to RNG. It is, it's not fun. So yeah, first levels, pretty simple. A lot of these are static, don't change very much, other than the ones that are do the kind of loop-de-loops. And we're getting to the first boss of the game. So I'm going to safe, get this room. Yeah, each level has a boss at the end. Each one has its little quirk. And as we get here, it is the... Hang on a second. That's a jack-o'-lantern. It's not spooky month anymore. Let's change that. So he's gonna bust open, close up, bust open, close up, take damage, it's fine. And we just gonna go back and forth, and we're down. So now that we killed our first boss, we get to get a first playable character. And it is Ernie Eggplant, or it's like called the actual main character of the game. We will not be using Spud hardly at all. We'll be using Ernie as much as possible. Reason being, Spud, his attack does 1 pip of damage. When he has his Spade ability, it's 3. Or if you just take Ernie and his Boomerang, it does 6. So we'll be using him for our damage dealer as much as possible. It is great. Gonna get some more backups here. And we're gonna go straight. A lot of it's just, pick and choose, pick a pipe. So yeah, it's just a lot of puzzles, trying to make sure you get the right rooms. There's some rooms that'll actually loop back into other rooms. And so say you go back to a room level that's a maze you just did. Well, if you loop back to that same level, it's going to be completely different. Because every single time you change rooms, most of the time, it changes the RNG number. And it's hardly predictable until now, when I was able to figure out how the numbers are working. So yeah, this is the same music all the way through. You'll be hearing a lot. This gentleman is like, oh no, I lost the key in my room. Oh, however should I find it? It's all dark and I can't see it, and it's just right up here. If you did this casually, you would literally have to go through every single square until you hear the noise for the key. It was very daunting at first. We're going to take the left.
Really?
Here.
There's no way to just lighten up that room, huh? That's fascinating.
Nope, it is not. Quick help. We're going to avoid these. Arrows hurt a lot. It's just going to go up here. That's fine. I'll get some XP. But yeah, we're not gonna really farm that much. We're just gonna inadvertently get levels. Usually when we kill a boss, we get 1 level guaranteed. These stairs, we must take this bottom right hand corner. If we don't, then we're gonna be in for a bad time. We're gonna start to the looping and changing the levels, and it's not that great. So yeah, I think we're getting close to the end of the second level. So we don't want to fall in those holes. We'll eventually get to a room where we can come back up, but just to avoid it for time's sake. Some other rooms will actually be very important that we don't take that. All right, so we have 2.5 stars or 2.5 hearts, and I'm going to try to keep them for safety for this next boss. And you'll see why. Fun fact: the manual. If you ever read the manual is absolutely fantastic. The manual doesn't mention who these enemies are, and I just found random spot on the internet that tells me what they are. They say that this boss is a clown. I can see the resemblance, but it kind of looks like a banana to me.
Yeah, I see a banana. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So this boss is very important. So I need to do a 3, and I need to do a 4, and then do a 5. And a 6. That was very important. So every single time he teleports around, he changes the RNG number. If he teleports one more time, my levels get completely thrown off. It was a little scary, but we got through it.
Wow.
All right, now we get to our second playable character, Garrett the Carrot. Unfortunately, we won't be using Garrett much, but whenever we use him, he is very useful. Yeah, we'll get him, and of course, change back to the main character of Ernie. And we're gonna go to. Fun fact, the passwords are just scrambled up versions of a vegetable name. In the US version, it's scrambled up, and the Japanese version, it's just like whatever the vegetable name is. The Japanese version, even though it would be faster for text-wise, it actually is 1 extra level other than the US version. So it would actually, the US run would not be compatible with the Japanese run. Flashing lights, you will see it one or twice here. It won't be very large flashing lights, just be prepared. Gonna get this room. So this level is where it starts doing affixes to the room. Sometimes it's blinking lights. Sometimes it's reversing your controls. They do some weird quirks. Even sometimes you can't even use your weapon. They're very random when they start using them. And thankfully and whenever you're trying to do this game and everything changes randomly and the screen's going off and on, it can get a bit daunting. I think there's one more flashing screen coming up here after this puzzle. Another sliding puzzle. Yeah, and again, just a little ditty that kind of keeps you going if you're a kid, trying to figure out this game. It's like, why did I stop the noise?
Yeah.
All right, so this part's very important. I must take this one, and I must hold up left. Every single time an enemy moves on the screen, the number changes. And I have to go in a very direct pattern, or else that number changes, and I don't know where I'm going. Same thing here, but I have to hold upright. So keep going, keep going, keep going. And we get here. Okay, I think we are on track. Another little puzzle here. Thankfully, these puzzles we're doing are fairly easy. There are some that aren't necessarily hard, but they take a very, very long time and very tedious to do. So take the right one. There we go. We go down, I believe. Yeah. So what's wild is that these enemies, they'll do the exact same experience points you do, but their health will change just dramatically. Flashing lights. Should be getting close to the end of this level. Another static one. Here, I can't use any of my weapons. So all these little spiny guys that walks around, I'm just gonna have to just tank the hits. This level is just static. Nothing really changes. Only things that really changes is the ones that are kind of like zigzag labyrinths. Also, one boss actually will be random. Sometimes it's one guy, sometimes it's another one. Thankfully, if we have it just right, it's been exactly what I want. My controls are reversed, so take a hit, fine. There's that diamond. All right, we have more invisible walls. I am very glad that they did not include this in the labyrinth mazes, or else it would be very, very annoying. It would be near impossible. These invisible walls are predictable. And we'll get to the end.
Yeah, I was looking to see on there if it was like Koga's Gem in Pokemon Red, where you can like see the faint outline of the walls, but I did not see nothing, so that was impressive that you just had that memorized.
Nope. Thankfully, you can do some buffering of the controls, so you can just kind of glide against the walls.
Oh, that's nice.
Here's a little pit maneuverability. It's a little dainty whenever you hit those walls, those pits, and you just kind of go down and into the pit. You have to come right back up. All right, we're going to get close to the next boss. I don't want to get the spade, as we actually want to use Garrett this time. He'll be very useful. So, here we are, the next boss. Yeah, like I said, they really don't have any names for these. I just kind of come up with whatever I think this is. My notes say that this is supposed to be an olive. I can kind of see it, but I call him the Mean Bean Machine, as not only is he a bean, he is very, very fast. But we have a strat to kill him. So what we're going to do is change to Garrett. We're going to drop a bomb, and then we're going to switch between the characters and have enough time where we can drop another bomb and actually reset his the cooldown on his weapon. Go back and forth. Just bomb it. And then... boom,
Ooh, I was nervous with that health there. I was like, ooh, half a heart.
Yeah, he was quite critical. Alright, so the next person that we're going to get is... and just wait for him to slowly go away, is Terry Turnip, the one we saw at the beginning of the game.
Hey, Terry.
He's actually the girlfriend of Ernie Eggplant. They reunited. Unfortunately, tragic strikes, where our eggplant friend turns into a squash. And and Spud comes to him before he succumbs to his injury, says, "Please take care of my girlfriend." He's dead. He's dead. We no longer have him in our party. We can no longer get him. just gone. No longer.
No. So sad.
Yeah. Game for kids, everyone. So, but all is not lost. We do get Terry. Terry, although she does not do any damage, she does stun enemies. Thankfully, since we're at max level, we don't have to have any kind of more XP. We just keep them bomb through them. Why they're mirror images of your companions, I don't know. Oh look, there's the diamond. Whenever the diamond does, you're gonna still have to wait. We still have a little bit more game to go.
A little more game. And I'll wait to see what that diamond does.
Yes, it is a great review. So, and these levels are a little bit harder. Some of the enemies do a bit more damage. There's one coming up that can actually match your speed. So if they catch up to you, you basically just get ground to pulp. And we do not want that. Here, we go down. We search the Garrett, the second stage he's useful for. You got these little flying apples or peppers. Again, you have no idea what the names are. We're just gonna drop some bombs and hit them. Although we don't need the XP, it was nice to have a little bit extra so we can get a full life bar when we do that. So having a full bar is nice in certain situations. Let's go around. I love just putting the key in a very weird spot and strange looking cranny, and then you have to go to the other side and another strange looking cranny just to get to the end. Alright, so we go to the end of this part, and oh look, it's a princess! It's actually the princess. We can finally do this and be able to finish our quest. And nothing will happen. Oh, and the devil takes the princess. I'll let Spud speak for me. Shoot.
Darn it.
Darn it.
Here, I thought we were going to get a world record. Oh, well.
Oh, the world record technically can be faster. There's like 5 different puzzles in this game, and each puzzle has 65,000 different variations. So, flashing lights. So each variation is like 300,000 levels, and the RNG changes all the time. On this title screen, it changes every frame. So that's the reason I had to get frame perfect trick to get this run going. So it can run for infinitum, these huge numbers. So it's like calculating pi. I mean, eventually you can get the perfect RNG, but it is beyond my scope. Here are these jerks we do not want to mess with. I think we can dodge it pretty easily. And alright, we're gonna get some props here. I think we're getting a spade here. I'm trying to remember where I need to get it. Because there's a part coming up at some point I need to use it. Let's see how much XP I got. Go find us. I have to do a lot of grinding. Right. I think I can find some health at some point. Alright, so this one we don't really want to fall down. If we do, it goes to another pit, but when we fall down, it changes our RNG number. It won't be anything bad, it'll just be one level, and we're almost done with the RNG levels, but just be nice. Never had time to group up like this.
Got out of there unscathed, pretty much, though. That was nice.
Alright, I think we'll take this one. This is the one I needed. Alright, so now my controls are reversed, and we're going to do a little shimmy over here at this arrow cannon. And try to save as much health as we can. Once again, another block puzzle. This one is random. If you don't have the specific seed, you have to guess which one. You do up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, until you finally get the correct combination. And it changes every single time that the RNG number changes. So yeah, fun times. All right, we're getting close to the end of this level. The controls are reversed. And if I do this correctly... Alright, so we finally got to fight the devil. You know, he killed our friend, he stole the princess, and he's gonna be saying, "Oh, I'm going to come defeat you. I'm gonna do you this and that." Anyway, so I just start blasting. Stand right here, and I'm just gonna hold down the shots. Actually, that was enough to kill him. I'm gonna be able to say.
There you go. Ooh, that was close.
All right, so we finally killed the devil. He's like, "Oh, you're actually stronger, and maybe I shouldn't be such a bad guy." And oh no, something stronger than the devil killed him. Kill still under XP, man. So there's actually he was just an underling of actually the actual big bad guy. So we're actually have to go fight him.
Wow, twist.
Yes, big old twist. And for a little spoiler, he is actually he is a Dodorian fruit. You know what Dodorian fruit is? It's the smelliest fruit ever conceived by man. So it's kind of fitting that would be the choice of fruit that they do it. And I've noticed that there's like you have vegetables against mostly fruit products. Not sure if that was intentional, but it's something that I noticed. All right, everyone, here's the diamond. You know what the diamond does? When we select it, it will turn Sir Spud into a giant stud.
Wow.
So I'm invincible. I can go around the level as much as I want, and I won't get damaged. His enemies will hit me. I won't get any XP, but I can just free roam as much as I want. To be honest, I'm not sure where the exit is. I tried to generate as much RNG as I could, but as long as I have the diamond, I can kind of freely walk around the level. It just kind of shows you exactly how crazy these levels can be. The only thing I know about the level is that the stairs are somewhere in the corners. Everything else, you're just gonna have to find out. As I'm going to these little random dead ends, going back and forth, that would be the entire play series if you just did it blind. I'm probably going down a dead end. No, I'm not. Okay. And let's see, the stairs are here. They are not. Okay, they're sorry, they're right there. And sometimes you think, okay, man, I'm at the end of the level. Nope, there's actually another part I'm not going to get to. So it's like zig and zag. Left, all the way to the left, and all the way to the right. All the way to the left, all the way to the right. Alright. So we've got the stairs. We take the right. I unfortunately don't have a power up, which is fine. Alright, so we'll go to the teleporter here. We should be getting close. Yep. So we are almost to the finale. We're going to get across this guy. So, there's something that the devil told us before we killed him, or he got killed. He said that only Spud can kill the big bad guy. So, our weakest character is going to go fight the big bad evil guy. That's bitter. But you have to eat something bitter. Here's the best way to put on top of it a little bit of cheese.
Ooh.
So, what we're going to do is, he's going to pop out. We're going to go here. And we're just kind of going to keep him up in this little top here. He's just like the beginning boss. He kind of explodes, comes back in, but with the extra danger of those exploding spheres. But if we just keep him at the top, he won't do his spheres. We just kind of take our time. Since I'm doing 1 damage to 3 damage with the power up, it's going to take a little longer, but I'd say we're fairly safe. 2 damage, it's fine. So yeah, the finale. The big bad is being defeated by a huge chunk of cheese, as all vegetables should.
Cheese does make most vegetables taste better. Yeah, just a little bit back and forth, back and forth. I'm sure there's a faster way to do it, of dodging the bullets, but yeah, we're having fun. We're just gonna take our time and just cut them down to pieces. Just back and forth. A little longer than expected. Alright, we have finally defeated the big bad evil guy, and we're finally going to save the princess, as she is right at the end of this hallway. But wait, what if the game thinks that that's the way to do the princess? What if we think that? Well, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna take the secret staircase to the princess. Ooh.
But hold on, wait. What if the game thinks that there is a secret staircase? We know that. Instead, we're going to take the secret staircase. Hold on, follow me one more time. What if the game thinks that we think there's a secret staircase? We're going to take the secret staircase of the princess. Yes. And
wow.
And yes. And here we have finally finished our goal, found the princess, and we all leave the tower happy. And as we walk out, we see that the eggplant and the devil have made their peace, and they now go to heaven. Devil going to heaven. Anyways, that's time. Woo! Yep. So that's Spud's adventure. It is a RNG mess, but it's a quite fun experience.
Yeah. Wow. What? I had seen this game. Obviously, it's very cute looking. Obviously, it's very goofy with the premise, the vegetables, and all that. But what I was not aware of until today was how much goes into manipulating this run and planning this run. And like, I didn't realize that. I didn't know the history about it being not so long ago that it was a 2+ hour run. You cut it down so much significantly. Wow. Incredible game. Yes,
it was great. I'm sure they make it faster, but that's I'm putting the potato away for now until later on.
Sounds great. Well, do you have any things you'd like to shout out or plug or anything like that, or we get set up for our last run on the day?
Just shout out GDQ for allowing me to play this game. It was a really fun experience for everyone. Shout out to you. You're the person who actually made me try to find this game and to run it, and I'm here today. Shout out to the state of Idaho for inventing the potato. Without potatoes, we'd be here today. Yeah, that's it. Everything's good. There's more games to come. And so just hang on, chat, and stay cute.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having Spud's Adventure grace us tonight. This game I got to play this game myself. I'm very excited to see what this game is when it's not completely manipulated to death like that. But it looks so cute. It looks so fun and goofy. It seemed, and I love Game Boy games. Perfect, right up my alley. So thank you so much, Thor, for getting this on here for us. We appreciate you. For everyone else out there, we have one more run left for you tonight on Awfully Silly. It's another doozy with some familiar faces. But before we get into that one, we're going to have a little bit of a break here. So feel free to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, maybe grab a potato or a carrot or a tomato or whatever it is that you want to snack on. And we'll see you here in just a few short moments. All right, welcome back to Awfully Silly, everyone. I hope you have been enjoying tonight's episode. I've been having a blast. We've been getting awfully adventurous tonight, so focusing on games that feature adventure in some form. We kicked it off with Firebam, the Zelda 2 you have at home. And then we also had Spud's Adventure, which is like an RNG fun fest nightmare, whatever you want to interpret it, that features your favorite root vegetables, and who doesn't love that too? And it was for the Game Boy. Charming, cute, really fun. We have one more adventurous game here for you, but before we get into that, wanted to remind everybody that Games Done Quick is hiring. So if you are a business developer or happen to have experience in recruiting sponsorships and would like to work for GDQ, feel free to apply at gamesdonequick.com/jobs. And just as a reminder as well, your subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. So if you happen to be tuning in during the week in between events and you enjoy watching the speedrun content daily, consider subscribing to the channel. We would appreciate it. For now, though, we have one final adventurous run here for you tonight. And it's a game that I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to pronounce the name, and I don't think anybody does. It's lost time. But I'm going to give it my best shot here, and I'm going to go with Lychnis. And it's going to be run by David TKI. I think David's laughing at me a little bit, but that's fine. That's okay.
This game does induce a little bit of laughing. I've tried Google translating the name as written in Korean, and it gave me back Lychnis.
Lychnis. Lychnis, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what to say about this one, except, first of all, it's a DOS game, and it was released exclusively in Korea, so we've already got a very good combo going on right there. And I'm afraid to go on this journey alone. So joining me on commentary, I've got Flannel Cat, Master of Firebam.
First time in this hour.
Okay, let's just come up with as many ways to pronounce this as possible.
All right.
So
You might not have heard Kat, but we promise that she is here. Give it a second. We got this. All right, we will have a flannel cat here soon. Don't you worry. She's coming.
Are we here?
You're here, David. I'm here.
Oh.
We're waiting to see if we can get one flannel cat here. It's coming.
Oh.
All right. We cracked it.
Live tech done quick.
Live tech
GDQ
done quick.
Am I here?
Oh.
You didn't say that.
All right. All right. We should have a flannel cat. We should have a flannel cat. Okay, let's confirm that though. Yes, let's confirm that. So flannel cat
Let's
says some
confirm
words.
that.
I think David's secretly the best speedrunner to ever hit the scene. Boom.
Oh, dropped
How
it right
dare
on
you,
us.
Cat? How dare you?
How dare
You
you?
think you know someone?
Then she comes in and says nice things about you. Hi, GDQ. This is the first time you've heard my voice all night. The answer to how many Pop-Tarts I can eat in 2 minutes is half a Pop-Tart.
Only half.
Wait,
Wow,
you've
okay.
Yeah.
I expected
I've
more
only eaten
from
half
you.
this Pop-Tart.
All right.
Anyway, I'm here to help commentate this game. The wonderful Lychnis that run by David TKI. The rule about this game is long as your pronunciation has a likeness to the title, it's fine.
Oh,
All right,
okay. It's gonna be one of those runs.
so-
I got it.
Yeah, why don't I go ahead and just start getting into this really quick so I can get it over with, because I'm pretty sure this is the most difficult game that I've yet to showcase on Awfully Silly, so I'm a little bit terrified. We've got two characters here, and they do play different. Lychnis himself, that's the knight on the left, and then his apprentice, Iris, on the right. And since I have been playing Iris recently, I'm more de-rusted with her, so I'm going to play with her tonight. So let's go ahead and get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. And she spit out, and we got the banner image.
Yeah.
Kat, describe this game for me, please.
This game is a platformer. It's extremely easy.
You're lying!
All you do is run and jump. Okay, so the characters play a little bit differently. David's going to be running. He's routed out clearly, obviously, what's in all the chests, where the enemies are, when to jump, and when to shoot his little wand thingy. Iris has a double jump, as explained, and Lychnis has a... it's kind of like a dash button, which is scary, but very fast. But, you know, we're already scared enough tonight, so we decided as a group, we're just going to run with double jump.
Yeah, Iris is the easier character to play as in the stages. Her dash is a little bit slower, and she's got the double jump, which is pretty useful. Lychnis does not have a double jump, but he does have a wall jump. I gotta go slower because I'm not normally on this lower path. I can just double jump up here. If I don't like it, I can just leave.
You can just leave. Just jump out. Bats are for fast. You can just go.
Double jump is useful. That's what makes Iris easier to play. She can just go up heights that Lychnis cannot.
So if you're at home watching this and you're like, yeah, okay, this looks really cute. It is. It's really cute. The game's about to get a whole lot nastier in stage 1-3, but don't worry about that. You'll see what happens when we get there. But as far as 1-1 and 1-2 goes, really good. Also, when you die, you start at the beginning of the stage. I'm just saying that for no reason in particular.
Wait, you're suggesting that there are no checkpoints?
I might be suggesting that there's no checkpoints in this video game.
No checkpoints. Okay, no problem. And this next level's an auto-scroller. We should be okay, right?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if you die near the end of the auto-scroller? Like, how much time do you actually lose? Probably not much. Auto-scrollers are usually short.
So about that, this auto-scroller is long. It's very long.
How long is it?
Well, okay, so you can see me going through this bottom section here, and this bottom section is going to be about 1 minute long. There's 3 sections. This auto-scroller is 3 minutes long.
This
3 minutes.
auto-scroller is 3 minutes long.
No checkpoints. Oh, and
That's actually when... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the second and third sections, we're going up into the air. So now we have to jump over bottomless pits. Oh, and the jumps.
But surely there's no traps anywhere.
I'm committing to my jumps. I cannot adjust trajectory midair.
More committed jumps. We didn't get enough of them.
Yep.
There were probably committed jumps in Spud's adventure also if you could jump.
There would be.
Okay.
They would have programmed them in, yeah.
Yes, Iris does at least have a saving grace in that she can adjust trajectory in the middle of her double jump. Kind of like that. But her second jump has a tendency to phase through objects, so be careful with that.
All right. The second jump is unreliable at best.
Whoa, and there's...
Hey, why do cactuses explode?
Because I blew him up.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm into it.
Why do the cactuses explode?
I have beaten this stage, and this is all I've played of this game.
How long did it take you to beat this stage?
About half an hour, maybe.
Gosh,
It was
that's
the
a
lack
lot
of
three
checkpoints,
minute
wasn't it?
Starts. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Most of them were not 3 minutes. Because, once we start going up, you've got pits now. And also, there's a lot of treasure chests that hit you because they drop bombs, because that's very fun.
Oh, yeah. If you play this game, this level is going to be where you really see your first obstacle. And
Good thing Lychnis can run fast to get through these auto-scrollers quickly.
We all believe that.
it's going to...
Also, you need to do very specific jumps with them.
Yeah,
Iris.
see, I'm going to
A lot of
drop
these paths
down
are
here.
Iris only.
Yeah, I've dropped down here. If Lychnis was down here, he would be doomed. He can't make this jump!
He just can't do it! He can't leave!
And you gotta be careful with these moving platforms. Be sure to jump off of them. Oh, and there's gonna be a flying guy here. If you tried to jump too soon, you might have bumped into him.
Wow. This game is a little mean.
Well,
It's...
at least this is, all the auto-scrollers, right?
By the way, that sixth platform is not... It's gonna collapse and then fall. And then there are these platforms here. Thankfully, I don't arrest all momentum when I hit a platform. I'm gonna get this purple gem on purpose and then hope I make this jump. Oh, I'm so frightened
Purple
of
gem
that.
is instrumental for the record.
1-3. Oh.
We first try.
We did it.
Question in chat. There is damage knockback, but thankfully Iris can use her double jump to adjust her knockback trajectory.
Smooth sailing from here.
At the... Ow. I wasn't expecting that one. but really, you shouldn't have said that out loud.
Smooth sailing in the sense that like you get hit by something and smoothly sail off the side of an edge in a platformer.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, that upper path is Iris only. She gets to do a little shortcut that skips an elevator puzzle. And World 2, honestly, is kind of a relief after World 1 because we are going to go into 2-2, and it is going to be, you guessed it, it's an auto-scroller.
Welcome back, everybody.
Ooh.
This one you just got to memorize.
Seems
Yeah,
easy.
A good time.
Yeah, just know when these guys are going to show up and then jump over them.
When they're going to show up, where they're going to be. At least it's not RNG,
Yeah,
but still.
but if they hit me, they're probably going to knock me off my cart, and then I'm not... Uh-oh, I hit the shop token. I didn't mean
We're going to the shop.
to do that, but that's all right. It's going to be a small time sink at most. Also, be very careful when the cart goes off the edges, because sometimes it goes off the edge and it keeps going, but you lose all your momentum. So sometimes, sometimes the cart, it just leaves without you.
You lose momentum,
just
but
goes
it
and walks
doesn't.
out.
All right, very nice.
That can happen sometimes.
David asked me when we sat down in the virtual GDQ studio, when are you going to run this game? Or actually, I think his words were, I still want you to run this game. And I said, this game is difficult. And he's like, you just played Firebam. And I'm like, not the same.
Well, Firebam sure looked difficult.
It's got 6
I saw you-
auto-scrollers. How many does this have?
3.
Oh, well, you've already gone
QED,
through
this
2
is
of
the
them.
easier game.
There you go.
I will say for a DOS game, 1, the colors are great, and 2, the frame rate seems pretty smooth. So that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
For a DOS game, you don't get that a lot. So
Visual presentation and audio presentation, this game is astounding. Like, this is just awesome.
Yeah, the studio that made the sound for this game was also behind Yeast 1 and 2, I think.
oh,
Be still my heart.
I knew you would like that.
Famed East 3 runner, Flannel Cat.
Mm-hmm, that's right. Whoa, that was close.
Alright, we're back in World 1 again. Well, no, that was the woods. This is the beach, but it is pleasant out.
Let's see, do I need... Oh, that is health, good. If you haven't noticed yet, I do have a life bar in the upper left, and it says 30 health, but realistically, it's each damage is going to do like 5 damage, so it's really more like I have 6 hits or something. Health management is something that I'm aware of, but hopefully that's not going to come into play until 4-3. I hope.
I really like the damage boost onto the platform.
Oh. I mistimed my jump.
Whoa.
wow, the infinite water too. They just let you sink forever on that one, huh?
Yeah. So, good news. You don't have to deal with swimming mechanics.
Woo!
Bad news.
There are no swimming mechanics.
You don't get swimming mechanics.
Yeah, 3-2 is a pretty difficult level normally, but I did manage to find this hidden passage down here, which thinks me into this hidden area for whatever reason or another. And really, I do want to come here because 3-2 is pretty hard, and I just don't want to deal with most of the level. I'm just gonna leave. Oh God, that's a robber! No. Okay, I wanted to. I don't want the robber. Also, the 4th door sends you forward, but the rest of them send you backward. So, pick the correct door.
Wow, yeah, this game is a bit mean. Wow.
Just a little bit. It's fine. After all, if you're skilled enough, you can just blaze through this game. It's fine.
Just never miss your jumps and TBD. I don't want to spoil anything for later in the run.
Speaking of,
But if you're
we are on.
all you need to go ahead.
We are on the 3rd and most difficult auto-scroller. Thankfully, also the shortest. The thing that makes this auto-scroller pretty difficult is that I can't reliably jump over these guys. I have to hit them out of my way. Hit this one, jump. hit him out of the way.
It's all
Do
those
a
scrollers.
jump, double jump. Oh God, the raft almost left me. 1, 2. Also, this auto scroller is worse as Lychnis because he only has a sword to hit those things out of the way. I've done it,
Oh my gosh.
but Lychnis is a more difficult character to play. He only has a sword.
I love these auto scrollers because they're just terrifying the entire time.
Oops.
All right. Thankfully, no more auto scrollers.
Yes, that is the last auto scroller. Oh, there's no. Thank goodness for my hit trajectory correction. There's another
All we
shortcut
need
right
now-
here.
All we need now to finish this game is strong platforming acumen.
I think we got
Oh, sure. I believe in my platforming acumen. I think I can do it, but I'm a little worried about 5-3 because 5-3 is a very difficult level. 4-1 is going to be fairly easy. We're just going to go up the side here. Ouch, took a little hit there. That's all right. Go down here. I should take one more hit here. I do want to point out a hill that is coming in this downhill section because if you're Lychnis, you don't want to dash off this hill because you'll get yeeted right into this door, which sends you back to the top.
Oh, wow.
I love when video game is nice to you.
Yeah. So yeah, Lychnis has to walk down that slope. He can't run down because he will fly off of it and then hit the door.
And as you know, do not touch the door.
Do not touch the door. Oh, right. And this level's got twirling bears. I'm also looking for a health refill. And I also got a temporary invincibility.
Oh, that's what that. I'm like, what was that? And now I'm very excited.
It helps quite a lot. It's nice to have.
I love these twirling bears. I need to grab some screenshots of these and make an emote.
Yeah, those are cute.
But the twirling bears are kind of the greatest, and you're not even going to try to hit them out of your way because you just send them in the opposite direction and they'll get in your way. Just jump over them. Leave the twirling bears alone. They're cute.
They're not there to hurt you. They are there to dance and dance alone.
Ouch. I was hoping to get past that guy, but oh well. 4-3 is where I start to get a little concerned about the health situation. Mainly because there's so many enemies in the way that it's pretty easy to actually run out of health. There's always a health refill right there, so that helps a little bit. Let's see. There's going to be a twirling bear right there. Jump over these guys. Oops. Hit the other twirling bear. You may or may not have noticed my gold in the lower right corner, and yeah, I did accidentally get the shop token earlier, so you do know that there is a shop, and at the shop, you can upgrade stuff like your weapon or your armor. For the most part, I don't bother with that. I don't really need to. And actually, this health is pretty good, so I'm going to be getting through 4-3 no problem, but there is a secret area down below that you can get to if your health ends up in a precarious situation. But the final portion of 4-3 is just running through this little section, doing a little platforming. Ouch, took some damage.
So,
oh well.
the plot of this video game is not explained in any way.
Well,
And as far as I can tell...
there is an opening text scroll, but it's written in Korean.
Okay. All right, so actually there might be some information, but I've watched this run several times and I've gathered a little bit of information. And I'm pretty sure like the evil final boss is not actually that bad or something, possibly corrupted or just being a jerk. And Iris and Lychnis over a cup of coffee decide who's going to go save the world. And I think plot-wise they technically both go. This level's terrifying.
Yeah,
little
there's
bit.
so many enemies.
Yeah, Bart Simpson zombies. Oh, and these little horsies are gonna come along, but oops, I ran out of health. Remember that purple gem I picked up in 1-3? That's a health refill. It gets used automatically when your health bar runs out. Very useful here for 5-1, because I do have a very strong tendency to run out of health in this level. Then 5-2 is gonna be you know, it's just gonna be, whoops, look at that, I'm being chased.
It's not an auto-scroller, but it might as well be.
Yeah, so I just gotta keep running and oops, I fell down. Better correct right here. By the way, there's a secret door down here, did you know?
How did you find that?
Something somewhere suggested that there was an item that I really needed in the basement of the castle, so I went exploring. And the things that I got were both the purple gem and the gray gem. So now I have the purple gem for 5-3 and 5-3.
Excellent.
5-3 is terrifying.
All right, 5-3. This level is, I don't know, the hardest level in the game?
Yeah, always treat 5-3 with respect. Ouch. Because there are... Oh, God! That's a robber!
We've already spent our money, you loser. No, we haven't, have we?
The robber took the
did.
money,
Oh, no.
which is bad, because that means now I have to farm all the way back to 100.
Oh.
I did have a purpose for the money. Now, farming back to 100 in this level is reasonable. It's something that I can reasonably expect to do, but I do have to slow it down a little bit.
Man, we will be making a shopping trip before the final boss, which is coming up rapidly,
But
I think, right?
maybe. The important thing is that 5-3 is terrifying, and always treat 5-3 with respect. Always.
I love the little mice. They're very fun.
They only move when you move? Oh, God. Am I playing super hot?
It's back.
I'm never
You thought you
escaping
were
it.
done.
I thought so. I don't normally kill these guys, but I kind of need the money. Okay.
That's some cashola.
Okay, I'm on
money.
the second level, and, well, my health is okay. I've still got my purple gem, but, since I killed those horsies over to the right, they're not following me on top, which means more of them are spawning here. Several of these chests will have robbers. Be careful. Always treat 5-3 with respect.
I respect you immensely, 5-3. Please let us continue on our path.
Shop to...
I do not respect you, 5-3.
Oh, no.
Cat, no! I need your help here. Wow, that's
You're lucky I'm not playing then.
That's, okay, that's plenty of health. The health situation is very good. Now I just need the money. Where's my money?
No
Not
robber.
you! I don't
There's
want
plenty
you.
of robbers.
No! Many of those chests are predetermined robbers. I just don't remember which ones because most of the time the horses
hey.
the horse can respawn, by the way.
All right, we're good. We're gonna be good on money soon here.
Okay. Ouch.
Ooh. All
right.
Someone translated the plot.
Yeah. All right. We're good on money, and we have 50 health going into the last story. 60 health. I'm getting really lucky with those health drops, so that's pretty great because that means I'm likely to make it to the end here. Health is always a concern, and I still have my purple gem. I might not even have to worry about buying it at the shop.
All right, folks. I'm gonna need you to settle in and get ready for this final boss that'll be coming up shortly.
Yes, this final boss that is most certainly a test of skill. Yeah,
I like how.
Go ahead. All the platforming that we have done has prepared us for this final boss. We're ready for the challenges that are ahead. We're ready.
The ultimate physical challenge.
We are ready for anything that the final boss will throw at us. Let me double check and make sure that I have my purple gem, just in case. Purple gems cost 100 coins in the shop. And you know what? I'll go ahead and buy this armor, but it doesn't do anything.
I really like that today's been like disrespect conception schedule.
All right. Are y'all ready for the final boss?
Let's
do the final boss.
All right. Hey, you like slot machines?
Yes. This
Who
boss
doesn't?
is a time battle.
By the way, this boss is a turn-based RPG that's thought entirely with the slot machine.
So
That's what you'd expect from like this platformer that you played the entire game, right?
Yep, this thing that required an infinite amount of skill all boils down to a random chance encounter.
And I am just holding down control to see what rolls on the slot machine because let go. Look at this. Do you think I can pick what I want from here?
We have done experimentation such as like slowing down the cycles down to like nothing, and it's still impossible to pick correctly.
So that
Lovely
gray
game.
gem that I picked up in the castle is very useful for this final boss fight because it changes my health from 30 to 70, and at least for Lychnis, it will increase the amount of damage he does on his attacks. I don't know about Iris, and I'm actually lucky because at 10 health, my time bar accelerates, so I'm going to get more hits in. This boss has somewhere around 8,000 health. Oh, no.
Sakiski also has an ability that freezes you. And him repeatedly using freeze and attack and then freeze and attack is a thing that he can do.
It's a thing he can do. Oh, and
I'm sorry, were you playing a game there? No.
I have run through my health bar and used the purple gem already. So,
And we haven't gotten any of the big hits yet, right?
nope, no big hits. What I really want to see is triple scrolls because triple scrolls will cut his health in half. I would also accept triple clock because triple clock will paralyze him for a bit, and triple berries will heal me. But this fight, frightening every single time.
Ugh.
Very, very clock.
He's doing mostly small hits right now. Oh,
Yeah, this is
no,
actually
this is the
kinda
freeze.
awesome.
This is the freeze. No.
No.
Oh dear. Now we have some backup saves for this, so because if we fail this, we lose both gems, and we have to do it on a single health bar, which for Iris is, I don't know, impossible.
I have never once beaten this boss without the purple gem. Not once. So let's load a quick save and try it again.
All right. Take two.
Take two.
And yeah, so you can have the best run of your life, all the right platforming, all the right moves, and then get to this and just you can't do anything. You just you get unlimited saga to death.
This
Got
what?
great music though.
Yeah. Music is solid. Sprite work is solid. Oh, so close.
Kiski's got time power, so do we.
If anybody knows this game and knows of a better way to make this final boss more reliable, please help me. I'm begging you.
David's been at this for years with this game now. Like maybe not years, plural. Yeah, maybe like what, a year? That you've been attempting to figure out this final boss and consistency, and
I don't know. The only thing
It's just-
I have so far is that gray gem helps.
yeah.
Oh no, he put me
And
at 15
the
health.
armor we
I only get the
armor we
desperation
bought
speed up
earlier?
at 10.
Oh.
Oh, scroll. 2,700 left.
Yeah, that armor we bought on the shop literally does nothing.
It
just
does-
genuinely, literally does
Ooh,
nothing.
and-
Whoa, heal.
Okay.
This might be the fight, chat.
A little lucky on this one so far.
Can I get some dancing emotes in chat? This is what I need in my life right now. This is a bop.
This is a pretty good song. Oh,
Ooh.
another triple scroll. 1350. That's how much he's got left. I think we've got this one. We might get this one without using the... No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't you dare.
I
Don't you dare
forgot
say
I'm
that.
frozen.
He was listening to you.
Do not disrespect the game ever.
The game
Never.
was licknessing to you.
I want to wake up my kids again. Oh,
Ooh,
we're
okay.
stopping them.
Oh, We stopped him. Take that, you fool.
All right, let's see if we can turn this into something.
750 health left. Now he's in desperation time bar mode. Oh, am I gonna freeze again? Don't freeze, don't freeze. Okay, but he hits me again. He'll put me in desperation time bar mode. Time's gonna be on last hit. Time. We got it!
We did it without the gem!
We did it without the gem!
What is this?
So that's never happened before. Doing it without the gem.
Hey, GG, that was awesome.
Yeah, I'll take the second time fight to see that. That was wild. Wow.
Wow.
Lychnis is here to take all the credit from us.
And we rescued the king and the princess. And now the bad guy is just limping along with a bag on his head. And we're hauling a treasure bag.
Iris got paid.
Yeah. I mean, she did all the work.
Is that a king with his tongue out? Or something? With that second from the last person there.
His mouth is a gate.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, I could not understand what that was. All right, got it.
That animation is phenomenal. I love this ending.
That was awesome.
Yes,
That was awesome.
That was really, really cool. Wow. Yeah, this game. I mean, it's notorious. I mean, like, I don't know if notorious is the right word, but like infinitely difficult seeming. It's completely random at the end. So yeah, definitely a little bit of. You know what would have been cool if we had this at GDQX, which was live in Las Vegas, for the slot machine ending. Would have been cool. That would have been neat. But that was awesome. Thank you, David. Any plug shout outs from either of you?
Kat, you first.
I think David's an amazing runner, and you're really missing out by not following him. He's an excellent baker, a fantastic runner, makes excellent baked goods. Have I mentioned the baked goods? Just a genuinely wonderful person, and as like, I've made a lot of friends in the speedrunning scene, and David is definitely one of my favorites.
You're gonna make my face go red.
Good.
Good. Aw, that's really sweet. Anything
Then
for you,
follow
David the Baker?
I'll shout out Kat. She's wonderful.
Thank you, friend. Yeah, I think conception's pretty cool.
Not yet. Not yet. We can change that.
Not yet.
Can always change that.
Amazing. Good friend.
Oh no. We lost David's stream right at the end there, but I'll reiterate what he said for him, which was that he was shouting out Kat, who is a fantastic friend, a great person, and thanked her so much for supporting him. I don't know if he's going to come back or not, but hopefully he does.
Yeah, hopefully we see some David.
Yes. But if not, I'll start outroing. If he pops back in, I'll let him get his words in. But David is back. Welcome back, David.
David, you're back.
Yay. My stream didn't say anything. My OBS didn't say anything. Right.
All right.
Yes, Kat is wonderful. And I can't do this without your help. Thank you.
Right. Oh, thank you again for having me, David. It was always a wonderful time to come along on these adventures with you and just honestly shout random things during your run, and you keep inviting me back to do commentary.
It's fun.
It is fun. It is fun. Anything else, David?
That will be all for me. I need to take a rest.
Yes, you have earned a sufficient rest. For everyone out there, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Awfully Silly. I will let you know that 2 weeks from now, there actually will not be an episode of Awfully Silly. I will still be away for Thanksgiving travel, so here in the U.S. So I won't be here for that, but don't worry, we'll be back hitting it strong in December. Maybe we can find some cool holiday themed games. We had some last year. We had like the Grinch and stuff like that, which was really fun. So maybe we can find some more fun things. I do want to also remind you that while this show is over for tonight, Hotfix is not over for tonight. We have another Hotfix show coming up right after this, Out of Bounds, which is hosted by Kung Fu Fruit Cup. Every time I can't get through the name, Kung Fu Fruit Cup. It's tough for me. Anyway, she is going to be having somebody run Super Mario RPG going through the glitches, probably in advance of the new the remake of the game that's coming out soon. We're going to be exploring some Super Mario RPG, so I hope you will all stick around for that. And we also have hotfix content all throughout the week, so make sure you come on back and see us. Without that, I think, that's going to wrap it up for us. If you do enjoy Awfully Silly, aside from 2 weeks from now when we will be off, you can check us out every other Monday as a part of the Team Velocity schedule. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern. Please come on by if you happen to be watching the VODs. We have all kinds of fun games on here, as you can see on the screen, maybe potentially. Might just be my face instead. But yeah, come on by. Come check us out. We love to feature the games that you'd find in your favorite block, your awful block, your silly block, and throw them in the prime time so they're not overnight for once. That's pretty cool. I think that's a neat little feature. So come and check us out. With that, though, I think that's going to be it. Have a fantastic couple weeks, and we'll see you in December. Bye-bye, everyone.